folks, walk with me to episode 8, The Harmony Beyond the Stars. Previously, two guardians stood upon the silent witness and discovered a truth greater than victory itself. Now, as the universe revealed its deepest secret, a new chapter in the destiny of the Andromeda Galaxy was about to begin. The awakened crystals beneath the silent witness continued to sing, not with words, but with patterns. Golden waves flowed from auras. Violet frequencies rose from Ferrumis. The two streams met beneath the ancient moon. And then, to Morvain's astonishment, they returned. Not to the same planet, but to each other. Neither stream weakened, each became stronger. Morvain stared at the glowing patterns. His brilliant mind raced through centuries of calculations. Then, suddenly he understood. "I've been trying to move energy," he whispered, "when the universe has always moved in harmony." Tharian smiled. "The universe never hoards, it circulates." Morvain immediately summoned the greatest scientists aboard the Void Sovereign. For days, they recalculated every equation within the cosmic frequency network. Something extraordinary emerged. The network had never been flawed. It had simply been incomplete. Every star lane they had built could carry energy in both directions. But Morvain had only programmed them to harvest, never to return. His science had solved efficiency. The universe demanded balance. For the first time, Tharian stepped aboard the Void Sovereign, no longer as an enemy, but as a fellow guardian. The scientist watched in silence as the auric mark upon his palm began glowing. The solar convergence fields responded instantly. Golden frequencies flowed through every chamber of the great vessel. Morvain carefully adjusted the frequency resonators. The golden waves and violet frequencies intertwined without conflict. Every instrument aboard the ship began producing readings unlike anything ever recorded. The universe had accepted their partnership. Together, they redesigned the entire cosmic frequency network. The star lanes became living rivers of energy. During Horus's great solar convergences, surplus solar energy traveled safely to Ferrumis. The crystal mountains absorbed and refined it. When Ferrumis generated immense crystal frequency energy within its metallic core, the energy flowed back through the star lanes, strengthening Horus during quieter solar cycles. Neither planet fed upon the other. Each sustained the other, like two stars orbiting a common destiny. Morvain looked upon his mighty uranium fleet. Once it had crossed galaxies to harvest worlds. Now each vessel received a new purpose. They became guardians of the star lanes. Their mission was no longer conquest, but maintaining the endless circulation of energy throughout the cosmic frequency network. Whenever an imbalance appeared, the fleet quietly restored harmony. The Iron Legion also changed. Morvain removed their battle directives forever. The countless machines that had once prepared for war now rebuilt everything conflict had damaged. They restored Horus's golden forests, repaired ancient temples, strengthened Ferrumis's crystal cities, built magnificent observatories where scientists and auric scholars worked side by side. The strongest army in the galaxy became its greatest force for creation. Only one decision remained. Morwen stood before the mighty Oblivion Lance, the weapon that had once threatened worlds. Without hesitation, he deactivated it forever. In its place, he and Tharian created the celestial resonator. Whenever disturbances rippled through the galaxy, the great ship no longer projected destruction. It broadcasted harmony, stabilizing planets, protecting the star lanes, and preserving the balance the universe had revealed. Centuries passed. Ferrumis flourished. Oris shone brighter than ever. Children from both worlds traveled freely through the star lanes. Scientists learned meditation. Auric guardians studied advanced physics. Knowledge and wisdom were no longer rivals. They had become partners. One quiet evening, Tharian and Morwen returned to the silent witness. The ancient moon was silent once more. Its task was complete. Morwen looked toward the stars. I spent centuries trying to master the universe. Tharian smiled gently. And I spent centuries listening to it. Morwen laughed softly. It seems the universe needed both. The two guardians stood together, watching countless stars shimmer across eternity. No conqueror, no victor, only two guardians who had discovered that the greatest power in existence was not knowledge alone, nor wisdom alone, but the harmony born when the two became one. The destiny of Ferrumis had been fulfilled, yet every ending leaves behind an echo, and some echoes continue long after the final chapter has been written. Kitty, your storyteller, bids you goodbye, but join me next week as we conclude our story with an epilogue.